What is up, everybody? This is Coach Cup, the District Athletic Director, here with another episode of the Quick Three with the District AD. We have Coach Gaustad, Jake Gaustad from Hernando High School. How we doing, Coach?
Doing good. How are you?
Good, man. Good. Appreciate you jumping on. I know you're a busy man. Wear a lot of hats at Hernando High School. Coach Gaustad was December's High School Coach of the Month. He is the Leopards head boys basketball coach. Coach, you familiar with the Quick Three? You ready to jump in?
Yes, sir.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get my timer going. All right, how'd you feel when you found out you won the award, Coach?
I thought it was pretty cool. I know my assistant coaches and players thought it was pretty funny. They actually took the picture and made T-shirts out of it. So they've had a good time playing with it a little bit.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Well, the Leopards had a great season this past season. A huge month of December. I think they went 8-2 in the month of December. Really took some big strides this year. Coach, is there a specific game or specific moment that really stands out from this past season?
Um, Probably the Springstead game was our senior night. We were able to beat them in overtime, and that one meant a lot too. I only had two seniors. I've had them since they were freshmen, so it meant a lot to them. So I was pretty excited to get them that win.
Awesome, awesome. Yeah, senior night's always a lot of emotions going on, right? A lot of
Yeah, for
emotions and
sure.
a crosstown rival. That's a big win
Yeah,
for you guys.
for sure.
Coach, you're also the SRO at Hernando. What made you get into that line of work, Coach?
Well, for me going into college. I went to Florida State. It was either
Go
going to be
Knowles,
teaching. Yeah,
go
go Knowles.
Knowles.
All of it. It was either going to be teaching, like my dad. He was assistant principal for a while. He's from here. Or law enforcement. I decided to go into law enforcement, kind of paved my own way. Um, Once I got into that, I quickly realized that school resource officer, I can kind of blend both, and have that impact on our community that we grew up in. I've loved it ever since. I've been an SRO for 6 years now. This is my fourth school year at Hernando, and I hope to stay here as long as they'll let me.
That's awesome, Coach. I appreciate you sharing that, man. So, when you were a student athlete back in the day, who was your favorite coach?
I'd have to say Coach Bill Brooks. He's passed away a few years ago, but he's super calm, level-headed, never showed any emotion, but was always there for you if you ever need anything. Him and his son. I try to take a lot of the pieces from him. I'm a little bit more emotion than he was, but I try to take some of his schemes from him.
Cool, cool. That's awesome, man. Let's get to know you a little bit better, Coach. Some rapid fire questions here for you. Favorite music genre?
Country.
Any particular artist?
Right now, I like Luke Combs. He's got a new album called Fathers and Sons that I've got three boys, so I'm really listening to that a lot.
Yeah, that is. He does have a couple good songs on there. He's good, man.
Yeah,
He can really belt it out.
for
What
sure.
about favorite superhero?
Um, I'm not really big into the superhero things. My son likes Spider-Man right now.
Yeah,
So if I had to go that route, I'd probably go Spider-Man. But if we went, not that type of superhero, I'd probably have to give my wife a shout out. The
nice.
three Being a stay-at-home mom, with three boys, we had our third boy during basketball season.
That's right.
For
Congrats.
her to be able to weather that storm and really still be a part of the family in basketball and allow me to do it, I'm very grateful to her.
I'll tell you what, man. Coaches' wives, coaches' spouses, husbands, whatever, whoever their partner is, man, they are just as much a part of that team as the coaches,
For
and
sure.
they're doing a lot for their spouse, man. I tell you what, they really are superheroes. So I'm glad you said that. That's awesome.
Absolutely. She's embraced that role. We open our doors in our house to the boys. We want the kids to be a part of our family, not just me, my wife, and my three boys, but we want them to be part of the family and see our family dynamics. So we open the doors, and without her allowing that, she cooks meals for them. I wouldn't be able to do what I do.
I love it. I love it. One more question, just because my favorite question before we get to the last one. Favorite meal from the school cafeteria, either past or present.
Um, let's see here. I haven't eaten the school cafeteria in a while. Miss Elsie always brings me, like, she'll when if this was last year, it would be like probably a chicken sandwich, or the I do like the nachos. The nachos are
Solid,
solid.
solid. All right, last question, Coach. Running out of time. What's your favorite thing about being a coach at Hernando High School?
Um, I probably have to say the community. Obviously, we know Hernando. The community is huge. The support that we get from our community, but I really like spending time with the kids. Again, it goes back to the family issue. I enjoy having them be a part of my extended family. Not just basketball, winning games. That's a bonus. That's awesome. We love to win
Sure.
basketball games. That's our goal. But if we're able to, as coaches, and I've got a great staff, that we all have that same feeling, build those relationships, and change a kid or two's life, and support them if they ever need anything. That's what we love.
Coach, that's our time, man. Good stuff. Really appreciate some of that insight and what you shared. And you're a little bit of a superhero yourself, Coach. I think. All right, between the
I
different
appreciate
hats
that.
that you wear as a dad, as a husband, as a coach, as a SRO, a deputy in our community, man. I appreciate all you do. Congrats on the awesome season and congrats on this recognition. Well deserved.
Thank you.
Appreciate your time, Coach.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thanks for joining us on another episode of the Quick Three with the District AD. Want to shout out our awesome community partners. Without them, our Coach of the Month and Student Athlete of the Month program simply would not be possible. So thank you to Glory Days Grill, Family Chiropractic, Loman Law Firm, and BSN Sports. Appreciate all you guys do for our program. Also, want to remind everybody that spring sports are up and running, full steam ahead at both the high school and the middle school levels. So make sure you head out there, whether it's a baseball game or a track meet or maybe a softball or beach volleyball game. Make sure you take the time and catch some of that great interscholastic athletics actions that we have offering here in Hernando County. Lastly, want to let everybody know we're having our first ever Hernando County School District Athletics Award Show coming up on May 16th. If you are a local business that is interested in getting involved, we have all sorts of different sponsorship opportunities available, commercials, static ads. You could sponsor an award, all sorts of fun stuff that you could do to take part in that and help support our student athletes and coaches. So if you're interested, please reach out, and we'd love to partner with you in that award show. Other than that, we'll catch you on the next episode of the Quick Three of the District AD.